Greetings from a chilly middle of the map, Kansas City. This is Renee Benson at AV Renee KC. You are listening to and watching the AV Life.
Hey, this is Nancy Blanchard from Screenbeam. And well, Renee, I could say it's a little bit warmer here in San Jose. So I'm not getting any of those terrible snowstorms that I'm seeing all across the US and Canada. Anyways, you are listening to and watching the AV Life.
Greetings and salutations. I am Lady Murphy of the House Daily of California South, defender of the project by the grace of coffee and Jesus, author of the AV Project Management Handbook. And you are welcome to join us for the AV Life.
Hey, my name is Joe Way, and I'm in sunny southern Orange County at 81 degrees today. So, and I actually have my heater on under my desk. Okay. So 81 degrees and heater on. So, it's just, and rocking the ISE swag, our quarter zips, ISE swag today.
Nice.
Very nice.
And you're watching and listening to the AV Life.
And before we get too sidetracked, I'm your host, Tim Van Woeart, coming at you from New Jersey, where we are frigid here today, single digits, and with the wind chill. So we're ready to bring in whatever snow is heading our way. And you are watching and listening to the AV Life. We're back here, folks. Joe, I mean, you're rocking the swag.
Aren't these nice?
Those are nice.
Very nice. How do you get one sent to you?
You don't.
I don't even get one of those.
These are ISE swag. Sort of. There's we always have a gimmick. All right. So these are they're special. There may or may not be some extra ones that are going to be hanging out. But
if you have a small,
Sweet.
I would appreciate it, and I will wear it gladly.
So we have women's and men's cuts.
There you go.
We'll see. We might have a few extras.
Yeah.
So
we are excited that we will be reporting from ISE at a future episode. I was booking that with Ryan today, so we are excited to be bringing that to you, our AV Life listeners, to ISE. So keep an eye out or an ear out for that episode. And it's weird. So we have a full house here. Like this is nice. I almost feel like Alice from the Brady Bunch. Like I'm in the center. Like, and I'm used to like Zoom, and I'm off to the corner. But like here, I'm in the center. I don't know about this.
You are the center of our world, Tim.
You're the center of our world, Tim.
Until you take over, Joe. But that's fine.
Which you will later.
And folks, you probably recognize that voice that was just chiming in. That's a returning guest here, Brandy Johnson. Brandy, welcome back to the AV Life.
Hi guys, thank you for having me.
Yeah,
and I am coming to you from Long Island, where I'm freezing.
You even said it like almost like someone that's from out there, like Long Island.
Been there enough.
I've been here for 2 days. So cold.
I'm sorry we didn't dial in the heat over here, so that was not in the cards. I'm glad for all of our folks that hung in here tonight. We had a different plan in mind for tonight, but some folks had to jump off. We're recording a little later than we normally do. I had a change in my schedule. Had my first MBA class tonight. So
how'd it go?
It was great. It was a great class. My professor has a wealth of knowledge that she's sharing with the whole group. There's about 36 of us in the class. It's organizational behavior. So I'm looking forward to figuring out about how organizations work and how to massage and make them be efficient. High performing groups. That's what we're after. So
I went back to my school to do my master's in organizational leadership.
Mm-hmm.
And the enrollment, like Brandy, you'll hate that. You hate writing papers. How are you going to do organizational leadership? I'm like, you right. I'm out. I have my accounting degree.
As I say, I got, we're going to be doing, we have like basically a 1 to 2 page paper due every week with an analysis of different case studies. We got a group project, we got midterms. So all the fun stuff that I've been not doing for the last 12 years since I finished my bachelor's. So
I hated writing papers. Hated it. So good at it though.
Mm-hmm. I am looking forward to the actual. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to the class itself because it's very interactive, and it's very in our education terms, active learning. This is where it is. That's so awesome. She's using those pedagogies and moving on with it. So
I love being in school though. I did my bachelor's as an adult learner. I went to Indiana Wesleyan, and I went to campus though. But oh my God, I really loved like being like I was really surprised. Really surprised. I was really stupid. I graduated with like a 1.86. Oh, I was like really like we didn't know about ADD back then. So I really thought about going to get my master's, but I just think about writing papers.
Well, Tim, I'm proud of you. That's awesome.
I am so proud. It's awesome.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm looking forward to it. So it's a long time coming. So
may I quote our missing crew member, James, and say, always be learning.
Exactly.
Always be learning.
Mm-hmm. If we're talking about school, I've got to change to my official title.
Oh, Dr. Joe.
Dr. Joe.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
There we go.
Dr. Joe Way.
And I never even used doctor. It sounds weird. I only use the PhD.
And then, Tim, I think it's just really like, as, working and like you've got life, right? So to go back and work on your MBA, it's very aspirational.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm going to probably need that in a couple of weeks when it's like, why am I doing this?
You know how to reach me.
I was going to say, we're going to live it vicariously through you.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. I'll gladly share my journey as we go along. So, I'm
going to say an unpopular opinion.
Uh-oh.
You should not go into grad school for master's, PhD, anything until you should do your bachelor's, leave for 10 years, get work experience, and then go back. Should never it makes you. It's so different going and doing that with the work experience, life experience. And not just I've done classes ever since I was 5 years old.
Say that again, Murphy.
I think that's how a lot of MBAs work. They want you before you go into the MBA to go get some experience and then come and do it.
Yeah.
If I had went to college right out of high school, I would have failed. But because I did it as an adult and as a single mom, like I graduated with honors, right? Like, so I think everybody has their own timeline of things, but I think that you are right. I think you should get some real life experience.
Right. And I will say it's an interesting cross section in the class too, because there are the 24, 25-year-olds that are like fresh out of college and they're just continuing on that track. And then there's the more seasoned folks that are in that class. What's the maybe veterans,
veterans.
We're the veterans in the class. When we all went up and introduced ourselves to the class and like kind of explained like who we were, what our experience is like. And I was like, yeah, I've been fully employed for 20 something years now. It's like, so.
And here at this school. Right?
Well, it's been 10 years at Rutgers, 15 years overall in higher ed. And then I had other full-time gigs before that in nonprofit and corporate. And, so here I am, 45 years old and doing my master's, and I'm, one of the more seasoned ones in the group. So
you're going to have a lot of, advice and just knowledge to share.
Well, that's what I'm kind of looking forward to that, like being able to like interact with them and also hearing the younger, fresher perspectives too on things. Cause it was as we were, and I mean, it's actually kind of plays into what we were going to talk about tonight anyhow. The younger folks in the group are very much about advocacy and about standing up for your employees, which is all stuff we should be doing. But
Right.
that is like the first thought in their head is about that. And then with us older folks, like we think more about like the general health and well-being of the group. It seems like, you know, there's a little bit more collaboration and things. And those younger groups, kids also, I say kids, but you know, they have like that collaboration piece already built in too.
Mhm.
That's what they've been doing for most of their lives. So it's going to be interesting over the course of the next 13 weeks now. But so I'm looking forward to it. So yes, I will report back with how we all are doing.
Keep us updated. Yeah.
Awesome.
Mhm.
I even found when it was like 14 and a half years off being a domestic engineer and entering back into the AV industry,
Mhm.
is I had a different perspective too, because of handling conflict, but conflict in a different way because I volunteered at the schools.
Mm.
And I came back in, and what I noticed about the industry is that it had matured, because back before that, working for AMX, you'd have integrators coming to you, threatening you that if you didn't do this, and fine, they would just go to Crestron. It was like kids playing in a sandbox and throwing the sand at one another. And I was expecting the same thing. And I came in, I was like, oh, everybody has kind of matured. It's actually nice doing business now.
Yeah,
So-
it matured from booth babes to robots dancing on poles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yes.
that takes you back to an old
Oh my
episode.
gosh.
Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
man.
finding myself, you know, as a leader, like that I need to like be softer to the younger generation.
You do.
You know
And I
what?
think that's what I'm starting to struggle with is like, because I'm not like soft. My
Yeah.
delivery is not soft.
Yeah.
My heart's soft, but my delivery isn't, right? Like, so
Mhm.
like I've got the right intent, but my delivery is so off.
Yeah.
Well, that's something that we were discussing, you know, is that there is that piece, you know, we all have something to work on. And so yeah, we did a whole like self-assessment and stuff like that too. So to kick off the class. So yeah, there's things I gotta
work on.
Was that?
I don't have anything to work on.
Oh yeah, Joe, you're perfect. So
Just perfect.
Joe's perfect. Don't change. You know, it's like, oh, what was the name? Oh wait, no, was it a musical back in like the 90s or like the early 2000s? I love you, you're perfect, now change. It's like I think that was a musical like way back. But anyway, so yeah, so we're switching gears tonight. And we had this whole thought. I had this whole thought about like veterans and the younger generation that's coming up. So that's still gonna happen eventually. So we'll get everyone together for that. But for tonight, a couple of weeks ago, you got to hear Joe Way and mine's. Oh wait a minute, hold on. Before I go too far, Murphy, did you have a PM minute for us? If you don't, that's okay. I'm putting you on the spot in the middle of an episode, but
She always has one, even if you're in the spot. She's so good.
Well, I didn't have one, but I'm thinking that I do now.
oh, there you go, Renee. She's ready. Like you said, she's ready to go.
I had a little fun when I introduced myself to this episode because I wrote down, I decided to use as a model the introduction, Queen Victoria's introduction, because she had all these long tail of things. And so I used the thing that she said of herself, which was, it was like Queen of this, and Empress of India and all this stuff at the end. So I decided to introduce myself, and I thought of what I wanted to say because I thought it would be funny. I didn't tell you guys. You were like, okay, but it amused me. So that was
it was a good intro. It was, Murphy.
Like
I was like, it was like, wait, where's she going with it? Oh, I'm like, oh, I get it.
once you took a minute. So I think that placing yourself when you're putting yourself in a circumstance and defining what it is you're trying to do is a really good idea in a project management situation. I did put on here defender of the project. Took a couple passes at that. I was going to say defender of the project plan and the project budget. I'm like, no, just the project. Defender of the project. But whenever I start, and this is something I also put in the book, is how to create an agenda. One of the things I do in the agenda is I give a quick introduction of what this meeting is about. The meeting is about, because I certainly have had this circumstance, and probably all of you have had this circumstance when you're like, I just finished this thing and now I'm doing this, and where am I and what am I doing now? I forgot, right? Right. So when everybody's coming into the meeting, they have to sort aside all the things that they were doing and orient themselves into the meeting. So the project manager, I say, at the beginning of the agenda, give me 2 sentences of why we're there and what we're doing. Even super basic, say, we are here to discuss putting in 5 systems for Acme Corporation's Boston office.
Mm-hmm.
Bam. There you go.
Yep. And everybody goes, oh, right, that's what we're doing. And they can focus. So orienting yourself, telling everybody around you who you are, what you're doing there is really valuable. And it's also stupid basic. I have more than once, when I do that, had people look at me. Now, God bless you all. You guys are very busy. And you're like, wait, we know that we can go from one thing to the next. And it is a reason to be grateful for someone to remind you why you're there. But I have had people come in to me and go, why are you even saying it? They look at me, some of them who are maybe not so busy, who don't have 5, 10, 20 projects they're working on at the same time. But if they'll look at me and they'll be like, we know that. And they want to get past it. Like they look at me like, why is that woman up there stupid? I've definitely had that. I'm like, well, I'll be stupid for a minute to remind us all why we're here so we can all go in the same direction.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So
pointed the right way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And 10, 15 seconds of stupid. Okay. So we can save confusion later.
Right.
Oh, we're talking about the Boston office? I thought we were talking about the Georgia office.
Mm-hmm.
Even something small like that. So my little humorous thing actually has a point. Lady Murphy of the House Daily, letting you know a secret to helping projects run smooth.
Very nice, Murphy.
Very nice. Yes. I was getting all sorts of like Game of Thrones, Monty Python. Like I was all in there. Yeah.
Queen Victoria.
It was it was funny. So also, I don't know why it reminded me of this, but I earlier today on the higher ed AVIT Slack channel that our friend James runs as well. We were kind of checking people because what?
Now you get a retweet.
Now I get a retweet. Yep. Yep. He's been brought up already multiple times, so it's got to happen now.
I can't see anything.
And so we were talking because this was the first day of classes for many, at least here on the East Coast area. There we had a lot of classes start today for the spring semester, so we were checking in with that, and I came up with this like parody of the Our Father based on like AV stuff, and I don't know, it was yeah, it was what was. Oh, I have to see now. I have to go look it up because I know I'm not going to say it right. It's one of those things like it came to me in the moment, and now it's like it's gone. And that's the ADHD in me. So, but yeah, I thought it was pretty funny, and I got a few laughs out of it. So, and it wasn't complete. I only got like 4 lines in. So
well, you want the whole thing. You want to keep the lightning away, but
Well, I don't need. Yeah, I don't need to. Yeah, exactly. I don't need to get struck by lightning because I'm messing with it. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Our processor, who art in the rack, Crestron be thy name.
There we go.
Thy projectors spun, thy codes be run, on earth as it is in the cloud.
Nice.
Oh my God.
That's
And now I need a retweet from Crestron because I also brought them. So
There you go. Oh my gosh.
That is so funny.
yeah, it was one of those, like, I had a moment, like, as I was, because first day of classes, we have our usual runarounds, and I sat down and I saw James, like, say, good luck to everybody. And I was like, oh yeah. I was like, and then an epiphany came to me. So
Oh.
yeah, exactly. So, all right. So thank you, Murphy, for that that wonderful piece. And we actually, geez, now I have so much stuff I want to relay from this class tonight. We also did, talk about being authentic and being true to yourself, and being, that helps you as a leader.
Mhm.
And I think, Murphy, that was a perfect example of you being authentic and being a leader in that respect. So
Wow.
I applaud you. I applaud you for that. So yeah, go ahead. Go refill, Joe. I would not deny you that. Well, he already chimed in on this, so I can now go to the rest of y'all. Me and Joe talked a bit about we talked about, like, our predictions for the upcoming 15 years since it was my 15th anniversary of higher ed. We don't need to look 15 years down the line, but we always have an episode here on the AV Life where we make our bold predictions for the upcoming year. So as we are very quickly approaching ISE and I'm going to say the kickoff to trade show season, because that's what it is. Where do we see ourselves in the next year? And I could argue that CES also, to an extent, is a kickoff to that trade show season as well.
Yeah.
But I think specifically for us in the AV industry, I think ISE is more of that kickoff,
Right.
because CES is just so broad that you get robots and AI. I think that was what it was an AV week. Either one, Nancy. It was an episode of AV Week, and it was Tim Albright and Chris Netto, and they were talking. I believe this was where I didn't catch the whole thing, but I caught a clip. I was talking about that you had robots on one side and AI on the other.
Yeah.
And like, is that what we're seeing this next year? Is it something else? Like, so, I mean, I think specifically for our vertical, I think there's more than that. So yeah.
I was texting with Netto, and he was like, "This is just crazy. How much is here?" Like, and he's like, "You can go from like vibrators to
Oh Lord.
Well, when you get in the world of consumer electronics, you get a big, there's a wide
big
range.
displays. It's so vast.
Well, and our good friend Justin Dawson was checking things out, and he found a company that was making adaptability pieces for wheelchairs, and I saw that today, and that looked amazing, where it could convert regular standard wheelchairs to electric wheelchairs, which I think is huge because there's some folks that are on like Medicare, Medicaid, whatever it is, and they can't afford a full brand new wheelchair if that's what they need.
They're expensive.
Yeah. My sister-in-law needs one,
so
I understand
a lot when they need them.
So, or like the Medicare or Medicaid only covers it every 5 years or whatever. So God forbid it breaks within that time period. It's like, so.
Can they create AI for hot flashes?
Well, there might be a way to like hook up a temperature sensor and then like have the air conditioning kick.
Temperature regulation.
I was gonna say you could probably get your smartwatch to like detect that your internal temperature is kicking up, which then could send a signal to your smart AC to kick it on. Like, I'm sure there's a way.
There's gotta be a way. That's what we need to, Renee. That's what we need to like invent.
Or you get the jacket from like Back to the Future where it just like it blows the air on you to cool you off.
I don't know. I think it's going to be a weird year. I think it's going to be a weird year. I don't know. I think like, I mean, obviously CES always kicks off things and, you know, they've got funky bird feeders and, you know, robots that are dancing on a pole, whatever. But I don't know. I think that budgets are still kind of weird. And so I think people are being more mindful, more cautious of their spend. I think there's going to be some less expensive LED products coming out and replacing where displays were and displays replacing where projectors were. I see that fast tracking this year, but I don't know, mergers, acquisitions. I think that's going to keep going. I mean,
I have
going to be just a couple companies, I guess. I don't know.
I do have a little insider information that I'm not going to say who, but I'm going to say a player that isn't usually in the sector is going to be joining the direct view LED sector. So I'm not going to say who because I think I'd get in trouble for it because it's still early. But
I'll say it. No, just kidding.
You might. Yeah, I was just saying.
I'll do it.
You probably. If I know, you probably know.
Yeah.
So,
that's.
But it's gonna. Yeah, I think you're right. I think that we're still going to continue that weird year.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know. Well, I'm rolling into my QBRs.
I'll tell you what, but we're gonna be coming out with something too that's gonna change the game.
Ooh. Game changer. They're to take us right.
We have a game changer coming.
Announced on the AV Live First. We're always about
game changer coming.
Yeah.
Never miss an episode.
I should make a
probably see it. We'll probably launch it at NAB.
Ooh.
And by the way, that's like the third time I've heard that phrase today too.
Yeah, that's why I was about to say we should have made a drinking game for this episode to find out how often we use the term like game changer.
I'm already drinking.
AI. Pole dancing robot was that?
That was an unexpected
vibrator.
Oh!
That's a finish the whole drink.
All right, now we have to put explicit tag on this episode.
Yeah.
Personal massager, would that make it better?
Okay.
Not for audiences under 18.
That's what I used to.
We do select not made for kids.
I was gonna say I always do that for the YouTube. Yeah, I always do that for the YouTube video.
I do too.
It's like I don't need it showing up on some random kids like, kid-friendly YouTube app. It's like
because you know that if it does, they're just dying to watch this.
You never know. A bunch of moving heads.
Pretty exciting.
So, all right. So, Nancy, what about you? I mean, you had asked a question in the chat.
She's got the air fryer in the background.
Oh, you still have the air fryer going. Okay. Well, speaking of consumer products,
there, so you can hear the air fryer probably.
It's okay.
I'm just getting
the
smell. When I was at CES, and it's funny, I was there on business, and I didn't have time to really get to CES. I met our French manager, and so that was nice meeting him. And funny enough, he's from France, but he's from the town of Nancy.
Wow.
So that was pretty cool.
That's cool.
Did you guys have product at CES, Nancy?
No, not at all. I've gone in the past, and I've just worked from the hotel, but just to go to see it. And Tim Albright would be there. David Donto was there. The year Joe was there. Chi was there. Frank Pisano was there. So it was just kind of cool to see
everybody
what was offered and then get together with AV Tweeps. But this year I just ran in quick, like to the health Pavilion and some of the others. And yeah, it was robots all over the place. But you know what? That doesn't relate to us.
Right.
And I just really, I don't know how much I see of AI integrating into what we do. Yeah, it's in cameras, but other than that, and even if you try to do marketing materials and things, there's still a context that can be left out of what you're trying to, you know, relay and portray and stuff. So
there has to be a human element.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Definitely.
Which, I mean, you guys hear about all the layoffs at Verizon?
No.
13,000.
Oh, I hear that. Ooh.
Yeah, 13,000, and they've got about another. I heard of another 9,000 coming. I guess the new CEO, like, you know, he kind of got the job, like saying that AI can take over and that we can use AI to cut costs and get rid, get rid of jobs.
He's delusional.
Yeah.
Delusional, because Salesforce thought that, and then all of a sudden they were getting upset customers because it was just a loop of them calling in and then not getting what they wanted, and then they couldn't talk to a real person to get it solved. So
there is an old trick, back to project management. There's an old trick that people talk about when they're doing like let's tell everybody who isn't a project manager how to do project management. I don't know if you guys have ever done this, where they take a description and say, do what this says. It's like, okay, you need to draw a line that goes from here to here, and then you draw this other line, it goes from here to here, and it does this description of what you're supposed to do. And the person tries to understand what's written, and they do it, and then they in the end, they have made an attempt based on what it says, and then they realize, oh, this is a description of how to draw a box. It's something very simple, like how to draw a square.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody does it all weird. So the personness that it takes to accomplish this, to accomplish business, to accomplish getting everyone to work together and go the same direction, is not easily artificialized.
Right. I think AI is a great tool, but that's what it is a tool.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You still need humans
to
tell the tool what to do.
Didn't you see the lady in Japan that married her AI person?
Shut up.
It's sad.
Yeah, they had this little device sitting there and she got married to it.
You know, that's going to be me.
That's like going back to like when Dennis.
There are a lot of things I'm not going to say right now.
I went down the rabbit hole of reminiscing about like the 1990s and the Chicago Bulls and all that, and I remember when Dennis Rodman married himself, and it's like it's like so that's totally what just popped into my head from that whole thing.
That's gonna be me. I'm gonna be marrying my AI boyfriend.
She had a nice.
It's better than those crazy.
That's all I can say.
I was just saying your Bumble Quest or Bumble Bumble Chronicles.
Like I am literally a serial killer magnet.
That one guy's picture you shared was like.
I removed it. I felt it. But he was like crazy. Like he literally was probably going to murder me.
You need to be careful.
Well, I'm glad he didn't succeed.
No, I didn't meet him. I don't meet these people.
I'm
here to entertain.
About AI.
Yeah, squirrel. I squirreled.
Yeah, exactly. No, sorry, I went down the rabbit hole too. So it's and I had something. Oh, where did that go?
Yeah, we were talking.
Joe's like sitting there, like I don't even understand.
We're talking about Verizon laying people off.
I'm just enjoying my drink. Vodka-tonic night.
Sounds like an unorganized firing range.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Did you ever bring back the firing range?
Yeah.
I started to, and then
We've just been so busy.
You just weren't there.
We fired you. Oh no, it didn't work. He's back.
And he's crew.
Yeah, he came back to crew. I let him back in as crew. Oh no.
Poor Joe.
Where was?
He's feeling blue.
Blue da ba dee da doo da. So anyway, back. So predictions for this next year, and let's try to get back on to that. We derailed for a while there.
We easily do.
Joe, we say you walked away for I think it was your beverage refill, and we didn't go back 15 years. We were just looking at this next year. I will say the word of like mergers and acquisitions have been happening more, and I feel like it always happens at about this time of year. Q1 starts, and that's how they want to start. I believe our folks at, I want to say, Diversified did the same thing. I think they cut a bunch. And we're gonna have that start of the year shuffle, and so I don't know if that's good. It might be a continuing trend this year. Eventually we're gonna get to the point where we're gonna be too condensed, so
Tim, I'm sorry, you said that Diversified cut people in January?
it was either January or December. I think it was
last week.
Last week, yeah, it was like it was like a couple hundred, right? I don't think it was.
It wasn't that many.
Like in sales or
that I don't know exactly. Yeah. So
I'll message you.
There you go. Side conversation. We're gonna say no more here of that.
I just learned, because I was wondering about it, was BuyAmp, because before somebody had told me to apply that they had a consultant liaison position. This when I was in between bows, and now I heard like consultant liaisons have been let go. And what they're saying is that they're not in a good position with all those companies that they bought. And I guess
didn't they just buy somebody?
Yeah, I think aren't they owned by an investment firm, or they're going to look at selling off units to investment firms. That's what I heard today. I don't know.
And they just acquired. Yeah, they just acquired the other microphone company.
Getting old. I can't remember.
Clear One.
Just happened.
Clear One. Thank you.
Oh, Clear One.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm like, it was a microphone company. I'm like, why? Like, I know this company. Like,
yeah. So I don't know if there's going to be shakeups there. I'm not sure.
Oh, Harman just had a pretty good layoff too.
Oh, they did. Yeah.
They've done that for years. Yeah.
It's their entire, I think, AV, mostly their
like
group.
Whoever the upper management is, they have an idea, they change everything, it doesn't work, and then boom.
And yeah. Sometimes leadership doesn't know what they're talking about.
Yeah. But I don't know what other changes.
I do think, so you think about it. So we're in 2026. 2020, 2021 is when, the world went nuts with COVID, and everybody just kind of put projects, they just put stuff in, right? They just threw stuff together, anything they could get in their hands. Anybody that had stuff, like they're just like, let's get it in. So I think that like people are going to be like, okay, warranties are up.
Yeah, refreshes.
Product is like, let's like refresh and do it right. Like actual put
standard.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. And put good working solutions in and like future proof for so like I'm hoping that
future proof, got a drink.
There's another one. Yeah.
Hopefully like there is a shift in our industry.
Well, you have companies such as Absent, and COVID saved them because they were trying for the longest time to promote their product and things, and nobody did. But because they had supply, now look, they're at the top of the line.
Yep.
Yeah, they were always considered like the cheap ones that only House of Worship put in.
Yeah.
And now, they took advantage of it. There's a number that did.
We took advantage of it, and everybody expected us to, just live through COVID, right, and then die. And we were up 12% last year, so we didn't die.
And for those of us in higher ed, like we took advantage of some universities took advantage of the grant money that was out there for us to be able to do the work that we got done. Some universities didn't invest the right way, but we all did. Some of us did scramble to get things, even if it wasn't the best quality, it was what was available. Yeah. So, we're 6 years out from those projects. So we're at
now it's time to start looking at.
But now, because things are weird, as Renee puts
what
it,
do you do?
What do we do? You know, it's.
And I think there's another government shutdown looming.
Could be
what I've heard. You know, I try to stay out of the news. I just people tell me things because I like to live in Brandyland. It's rainbows and butterflies up there.
I love it.
I like that.
As long as I'm oblivious, I'm good.
I need to go there.
You need to go to Brandyland. It's really fun. It's a lot of fun up there. A little hectic.
Oh Lord.
But fun. She might have Tourette's. But
Hashtag Brandyland.
Oh, there we go.
There it is.
Are you bringing back your hashtags too? You know.
I know we should.
Love it.
I need to bring somebody on to like just keep track of them all. Like
The thing is if you sit there and you live in the madness that's going on in the world today, you get depressed.
Yeah.
True.
I find myself.
I mean, because it's a lot of crap. There's a lot of crap going on, and if I literally looked at all that, like, I would be a nutcase. I mean, I already am, but you know.
It's terrible.
And
the filter.
Yeah.
At least I'm a fun nutcase, not a crazy nutcase.
Not a serial killer nutcase.
Not a serial killer.
This guy's on Bumble.
It's the algorithms they suck you in a way because they see what you're looking at and what you lean towards, and they just pull you. They keep pulling you back in, like they keep feeding you the things that are gonna
all the negative stuff.
Well, or that you just spend more time on, like whether it's negative, positive, whatever it might be. Like it sees that this. Tim is spending X amount of time looking at Star Wars videos. We're going to send him the Star Wars videos. That he spent a second. What?
Nerd alert.
Yeah, well.
Hello.
If you've been watching this, if you've been listening or watching to this podcast for any length of time, I am. Like it's not a hidden thing.
No secret.
I have a Star Wars poster literally sitting here behind me. Like it's here.
That's awesome.
It's not on the wall where it belongs, but anyway. Okay, there we go. It sees what you're doing, and like that's a level of AI because it's seeing and reading what you're doing, and it's making decisions for you as to what to send you. And you have to almost go out of your way to go see other things.
So you go down that rabbit hole of negative, bad.
Mm-hmm. So, but yeah.
I've been watching I've been listening to true crime podcasts. I've been on the road a lot.
Oh, that's why you're thinking everybody's serial killers.
It's all coming together now.
Yeah, there it is.
True crime friend.
Full circle.
I have a true crime friend. I gave her for Christmas a book of facts about serial killers. She was delighted. I'm like,
oh, it's amazing. But like now, like my Facebook, like literally, like every other, is every other like, what is that? What are those posts? Is like murder. Somebody died. Like I'm like, God. How many people died today?
Are you killing people just to give you content?
Shoot! How many people died?
You better start.
Stop!
You better start googling your rainbows and butterflies again.
I know, like just stop ruining my rainbows and then I go to the, the really funny, like, I farted memes. I'm like, let's keep those up. The funny, like shirts where people like. Sorry, Renee. I need fun.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the year brings, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
See what's going to
Positive
happen.
vibes. It's going to
Maybe
bring
that's what we
all
need.
kinds of wealth and love and
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going back to
rainbows and butterflies.
That's I'm going back to those episodes that we recorded in like 2021, like
Yeah.
in that where we were like, just be kind to everybody, because that's where we're at this point. Is that, you know, just be kind, because you don't know.
Selfish and rude.
Yeah.
And just be kind.
Like, you don't know what everyone's dealing with. You don't know what is happening, but you know, just be kind and
don't post people's pictures on
Facebook.
You know, as a Canadian, how frustrating it is when you hold open the door and nobody says thank you.
Oh,
yeah, that's
horrible.
What's happening to the Canadians?
Your
At
hockey.
Target, open the door and they don't say anything. It's like, well, you're welcome.
I was to say, you're gonna lose your like whole friendly, you know, card. It's like that's what you Canadians are known for, polite and kind. Like,
yeah, I think honestly, I think COVID hardened a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
I think it changed. I think people started feeling like they deserved things that maybe they didn't act upon before.
I mean, Tim saw my post yesterday. I mean, this guy, like, in this nice suit, like, has the shuttle bus driver take off his golf clubs, 2 suitcases, doesn't tip him. I'm like, how rude. Like, this guy, like, literally lugged all your crap off the shuttle. And, like, you're dressed, like, to the nines. He was dressed to the nines. And I'm like, I tipped for him. I felt bad.
Yeah.
Well, but then again, same thing since COVID is money was discouraged. I never carry money with me.
I Venmo the shuttle driver.
I love having the QR codes. Yeah.
I asked him, I'm like, did he tip you? He said no. I'm like, okay, I got you.
See, and that's like, and I made this comment is that, you know, if you've done your job, like, you know, to the extent is if you've done your job or higher, like, you get a tip. Like, that's, you know, but if you're rude,
if you just drive me and let me lug my 3 suitcases off, you can get nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, if you're lugging my crap off the shuttle, you're gonna get some.
Yeah, like I had that in Boston when I went up for the Midwest Tech Expo. My driver was insane. He's lucky I didn't report him, but he got no tip. It's like, you don't.
Yeah.
But every other ride I've ever taken, like, if you're getting me from point A to point B, you don't need to talk to me.
Please don't talk to me.
I'm the one that, but you see, here's the thing. Like, I'm the one that gets into the car and I always ask, like, how you doing? How's your day going? And then if I get like 1-word answers, I kind of get it and I just back off. But like, if you just get me to point A to point B, you know, safely, you're getting, like, you know, at least $1 or $2 tip. Like, it's something, you know, depending on how long the trip is, etc.
Right.
But yeah, if you're gonna be a reckless driver and like beeping at people and like driving like it's the Indianapolis 500, then you don't get that.
No tip.
I had the worst driver in Brazil. He literally stopped and got gas.
He stopped to get gas with you in the car?
Oh, I never had that.
That's not how this works.
Well, that happened before.
Grandmas were passing us. I'm like, are we ever gonna...
I once had a taxi driver pull over to pray.
Oh, when it's
that's
time,
interesting.
it's time.
I mean,
did he pray for you?
I know, but I sat there for 10 minutes.
10-minute prayer.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
because he was Muslim and it was his time.
Certain times, you know, the time is the time.
When it's their time, it's their time.
I mean, I respected it, you know, as far as like, what am I going to do?
But that kind of stuff I do respect. But don't get gas. Don't pick up a ride if you need gas.
Yeah. Well,
And I
Yeah.
think the drivers that
I've had, well, especially with electric cars all over here in California, I've had
the battery
drivers
goes
say
dead.
they need to stop and charge.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Go to a supercharger.
And I've sat there and waited for a driver, and they're like, "Oh, sorry, I had to stop and get gas." Well, don't take a ride if you need gas.
Or at least communicate it. That
Yeah.
way,
Disconnect so we can find another ride.
Yeah, well, 'cause half the time they're already accepting the next ride while they're
Yeah.
still on the other ride,
Mhm.
right? So they see it pops up to where their destination is. And like, yeah, I'm grabbing this person.
I think you'd be careful.
That's actually one of my pet peeves with Vegas Ubers, because there's one on every block, and the dude will like click you, and he's like 9 hotels away. It's like, it's gonna take you 40 minutes to get here, bro. It's like, and there's someone right in front. It's like they have to be able to like geocache.
There needs to be a
like,
way.
give it to the people that are right here pulling up.
Greedy, trying to get your business.
And it says, "Oh, your driver's coming in."
Oh, $5 to cancel.
And then 6 minutes is 6 minutes, and then it goes to 8 minutes, and then it goes to 10 minutes, and it goes. I'm like, what? Wait a minute! It said 6 minutes. Did you go to Jamaica?
All right. Well, we're starting to get towards we've passed
way
50,
off track.
We got off track.
Randy, you are a lot of
I
fun.
didn't hear any like hot takes though. Was there anything off the wall for like this year predictions? I mean, do we have to have wild predictions?
There's a lot of people laid off.
Yeah, a lot of. I mean, well, that's every year though.
Yeah.
The
I think that happened last year. A lot of people got laid off last year. A lot.
I don't know about anything
More than normal.
crazy. I don't have any weird, crazy predictions.
I was saying, the mergers and acquisitions are going to happen. So we just know that.
But yeah, I mean, it's interesting. Like there's some tales. If you look at ISE, some of the big parties are all canceled this year. There's a lot of there's actually empty space on the floor, which is not a lot, but there's some people who have pulled out in the last week.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So yeah, a few, and all you gotta do is go on. I'm not gonna give out names, but I'm just saying there's a few that have pulled out and stopped, including one right next to us at 2W400. Please go see us.
There you go.
I'm trying to picture the map because I said, you're around the corner from us.
Yeah, we are right. We are technically now right next to you because there's no one in between us.
There's nobody in between.
Yeah, because I'm not going to say who it is, but Echo 360 used to be right between us. But I won't say that it was Echo 360. Has pulled out, and there we go.
There you go.
400 at ISE. And there's a few others too that serve the higher ed vertical in the EU that we made connections with who've pulled out. There's no Fearless Party this year. I mean, this is a pretty big deal, right?
Now, this might be a hot take or an unpopular opinion. Do you think that some of the EU folks are? Well, I guess this is their event. I'm wondering if our American politics are impacting that.
Yeah, see, I've heard that. No, why?
No,
the market's their market, right?
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's their show in Europe, so it's like I
mean, none of our. I mean, how many companies we actually have that are based out of the U.S. that would impact anything anyway? Like none, right?
Right.
So
we don't make anything here.
I'm excited because we're actually going to be a part of the Vixen studio this year.
Ooh.
Yeah, our cameras are going to be up.
Oh, nice.
In hall, is that the one in Hall 3, Avixa TV in Hall 3? And where is your booth? Do we know? See, I put you on the spot. So while we're doing it, we know that Nancy is at 2. That would be TU2U. You'd be at 2U 400-ish, or
I don't know the booth number. I'd have to look.
And then
3E3. I'm not there.
So we're at 5K200.
5. Oh, all the way down. You're down at 5. Okay, so that's the.
And And we're 3E 300.
3E. Yeah.
How
So
many-
you
how
all are
many-
always in the same spot. So you go in, you hit the hall, and you turn to the right. After you pass hall 2, you go into 3, make a right, and that's where you always sit.
How many halls are there?
Oh,
8.
lots.
A lot.
8 halls?
8
Yeah.
halls.
Lots.
And then next year there's gonna be a hall 0. So there'll be 9 halls next year.
I
Yeah,
think
I
they're putting
can.
our red camera at the at Vix's studio.
Oh, and by the way, you can also find HETMA at the EdTech Congress at the Old Fiera, the one at T204. You can find
Yeah,
it.
T204.
T204.
We have, see, we don't like
You don't play.
InfoComm. We do a double decker. At ISE,
Yeah.
we just do 2 booths, right? Like, fine.
Split it up.
It's just
Divide and conquer.
We're about 2s. We're about 2s. We have some fun things. I do encourage people to go visit every booth. I mean, make sure you go to ScreenBeam, make sure you go to Sony, make sure you go to PTZ Optics. I mean, we have to go visit everybody. They're gonna be on your map. Stop and see us at 2W400. We have a special map for you to go find all our great partners, and they're all listed there. Because we know, and in talking to Mike Blackman, and you're going to hear that episode tomorrow. So if you're listening to this on Monday when this comes out, you're going to hear tomorrow on Tuesday my interview with Mike Blackman, where we bring up that there are so many booths, you could only spend like 20 seconds per booth to actually see them all. It would be impossible. So you've got to plan out.
Yeah.
So you stop by our booth and you get the map. Okay.
Yep.
What do
So HETMA is 2W400 and ScreenBeam is 2V as in Victor 150. And the 2 exhibitors that are in between us on either side are no longer there.
Yes. So you know what that means? They're going to be tables and chairs. And we do our happy hour on Thursday and Friday, 2 happy hours.
I told my engineers, I said, it's going to be.
We're doing a bar the whole time. Okay. So should I give stuff away? Should I make it secret? Okay. You know, I'm giving it away.
Give it away.
The whole time. Okay.
That's
so
awesome.
You come by and you grab a drink, you hang out. So ScreenBeam booth is going to be our overflow for our happy hour, especially right into the connected classroom, which is north of us. So you've got that.
That's awesome.
That whole area there. So we're taking over like we always do.
So you guys need to message me your booth number. So when I do the repost of the podcast, then I'll
there you
put
go.
your booth numbers in the repost.
I got mine in the
then you go down, and then hall 5. So hall 4, 1. So 1, 2, 3.
Where's Sony?
4,
Renee?
3E 300.
3E300.
Once you get into you go past Crestron. So find Crestron, make a right at Crestron. You keep going there, and they're right there. And there we go. See? Yeah.
You have quite a few HETMA folks going, right? You said you about.
There's like 20.
Wow, that's a lot.
You know what? We got one running 2 booths, but we also partnered with Next. So our week starts.
And next you said, okay, meets across from ScreenBeam.
Yep. So we've got a big week, with the Next conference, and then on Sunday and Monday, 2 booth builds. Then we've got show floor tours. So we're doing show floor tour on Thursday, Friday, and Tuesday. We're doing a French one tour in French, which honestly has more signups already than the English ones.
Yeah, I wish
Shut
I was
up.
there.
Interesting.
My degree was French.
Yes.
Maybe they just want to hear the French speaking.
And then we're doing, and we have the Spanish going on at the EdTech Congress. There's one thing I'm not going to give away on this, because we have a very special surprise at ISE, and it will make its way to InfoComm, but it is a very special surprise at ISE that you will not have seen anywhere else.
Oh,
Game.
And we're bringing it out. It'll be on the show floor. 3 tours, 2 official happy hours, but we have the caterator the whole time. So come by, grab a drink, you drink during this. We're gonna kill it this year. And then what else we got? We do and
So we
also,
did.
Oh, go ahead.
So we hired a European employee, and he speaks Spanish, French, German, like all these languages. So he'll be at the booth.
Nice.
Awesome.
So-
But Europeans do, because that's what they pick
Yeah.
up several different languages.
I'm looking at
Gotta do.
So here, I mean, that's great that all the things we're doing. I have a random thought that just popped into my head. So if we saw this drop off for some booths now for ISE on April 1st, when we start the new quarter, are we going to see a hit for InfoComm? Do we think we're going to have folks drop out? What was that, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago? We had a bunch of folks drop out at the last minute.
Even last year we had.
Was it last year? I think
couple,
too. Yeah.
couple big ones.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, what I was going to
Double
tell
big.
you is at the time when it was at Lona, and I was at a regional show, they had told me that they decided that they were no longer going to do ISE and InfoComm, and they would save $800,000, and they were going to use that to do regional shows
Wow.
because it just didn't make sense anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it does. I mean, it's funny. I mean, like what it takes, and even granted, InfoComm is a very different thing. We go big. Well, ISE, we're planning on going big, and in 27, we're going to have our InfoComm experience at ISE. That's kind of the plan. But it still costs us $250,000. We're a nonprofit organization. It costs us $250,000 to do InfoComm.
Mm-hmm.
It costs us a little over $100,000 to do ISE, and we're not like we don't even sell anything. Like we will never make that ROI back.
Yeah.
We're selling a community. That's what we're selling.
community.
Like we're there to be a flag for our community and bring people and say, okay, now if you're in higher ed and you need to know what technology go, because again, you can't visit all 1,200 vendors.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the 30
Here it is.
you need to go see. Here's our
Yeah.
friends. Here's the people who serve our vertical. Go see them first.
Yep.
Then go do everything else. And that's
I had no idea how expensive it was until we had our budgeting meeting yesterday for NAB, and I'm like, what the?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's
Yeah.
Really? Like, that's how much it's going to cost us.
Vegas. Yeah. It's
And that was not even counting like travel and expenses. And
Right.
just the show, the booth. I was floored.
we'll see, Tim. I guess we'll. I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing.
we were asked to behave. And I smiled and nodded.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that's cute.
Yeah. So we always behave.
No behave?
To an extent.
You know, but then I was on calls today about InfoComm already, and people were like, you know, what are you doing? What are you doing? You know, we moved to be next to you. So it's like just as many people like, hey, you guys are obnoxious. As many people, we sell a lot of booths as well for
Yeah.
a big
And I think that's where it's gonna change, because I think the folks that don't want to be near us have left. You know, the folks that want to be near us and see the value, that's
Who doesn't want to be near you? What's wrong with that?
I could name a couple that we might have
So,
aggravated.
Ironically, that
The no
same
fun
thing-
people? Are they in the no fun group?
There's been a no fun group, but I'll say
Rude.
those people have also moved back next to us after moving away and realized, I think someone in their marketing department went, you do realize how important it is to be next to this. Our customers.
I bet you can't come back.
We have some great friends at AV Extenders, by the way. They are now our good friends. Okay.
Yeah.
They have the little 10x10 that's right next to us and at InfoComm, when they moved back to be a 10x10 right next to us. And they said, and they're amazing people, by the way, this is like free advertisement for them. Greatest, I'll call it a mom and pop shop, because I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
And they're like, we wouldn't have had anyone come by our booth if it weren't for you.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and it was the same thing with the hack people, the 2 years ago, you know, and it was like, you bring everybody we need by.
You bring the party, Joe.
Yeah.
And so it's
Bring
like,
people.
so I think what Tim just said, like, we're not for everybody,
No.
but the people we are for, there's great synergies.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Like, and if you look at, InfoComm, there's us right directly in front of us. There's an aisle, but on the right side of the aisle is ScreenBeam, and the left side of the aisle is the education booth. Right. It's like we become the hub in that thing. And then around us, you got right behind us is Computer Comforts, who are great friends of ours, and you've got so it's like we create this community, and I think it's only going to continue to keep growing that way too.
So is this Dave Labuscas's last InfoComm?
This is.
There would be, yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be weird. But
So,
good on him.
And good luck to the folks from Avixa for finding a replacement for him.
I know.
I hope their search goes well. We to find out who the next leader of our industry is going to be. So
he's been there a long time.
And Tim and I already have our tuxes picked out.
Yes, we do.
We are so on top of our game. It's January.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my goodness.
It's going to be hideously ugly awesomeness. That's all I can say. And it's saying something. When I'm the one that's saying that, it's bad.
Yeah. Okay.
So where do I have? I thought I had with my little picture here. So of last year's. So on the I don't have it handy. On the I just got dark all of a sudden on my back. Okay. On the InfoComm website, I think it's right on the front.
There you go.
They have someone with the gun. Right? Like, and hold on, where I'm gonna find it. Let me find it. And it's like, okay, you can't have, if you're gonna use a picture of someone with the Hayes gun, me in the alligator.
Yeah, I see that.
I'm
yeah.
Sorry.
Yes. It should be you in the alligator suit.
Yeah.
Sure.
Hold on.
Suit. That was funny.
It's probably one.
It was so funny.
It was awesome.
All right, where we? All right, here we go. I got now. This is the beauty of having control. Present. I can share.
Joe takes over, folks.
Share screen.
Here's your weekly reminder that you need to go to YouTube and like and subscribe this video, and also that way you can see what's going on. So there it is.
Okay, that's what Avix is using. I need to tweet out who wore it better, right?
Yeah.
Look, because come on, man, you had me in an alligator suit with that thing.
I played with it. I've got one of me out there too.
That was so fun. Now how do I turn this? Okay, we're moved. There we go. We're back. Then we got to go back to the AV light. My bad.
There it is. I got it.
I forgot you have to click it first. But come on, it's a fun thing, but I think I also deserve a commission from
what Foggy? Is that the Foggy? Whatever. Yeah.
Froggy's Fog. Yeah.
Froggy's Fog.
I love Froggy's Fog. I almost used my Froggy's Fog cup today too. If I would have known that this was going to be part of the show, but I have my AV Super Friends. But I almost used my Froggy's Fog. I love Froggy's Fog.
And just as a reminder, you can catch the AV Super Friends on higheratav.com.
Yes, you can.
I'll plug their show. They probably don't plug mine, but that's fine. But now that I've mentioned them, they should they should retweet. So there you go.
Yes.
Hopefully they will.
All right, folks. Well, you know what? We're gonna wrap this up here. We'll save all of our other opinions and predictions for another episode. And we'll be back next week with more of our usual antics. Brandy, thank you so much for joining us here tonight. Thank you so much for having me. And we're glad you hung in there for us tonight.
Yeah, so sorry if I talked too much. I had a few of these.
No, you were great. Thank you so much. All right. And hey, to the crew, thank you so much for joining me. It's great to have everybody here tonight. For our listeners, thank you so much for chiming in, and go over to YouTube, check us out on your favorite podcast provider. And as always, until our next adventure.
Do, do, do,